All right. Howdy and welcome, I'm your game jumper, DiJaDi. We are back after yet another unexpected hiatus. Only a couple days this time. We'll make up those streams, hopefully. Kicking off a little bit late here, but super excited for tonight's destination. The beautiful world of divinity. Where we're going to solve a murder.
Swollen than saffrons, I dare say.
I dare say as well. We gotta up the volume.
Oh, my good man. Drink if you please.
Please do keep shouting in my ear.
Actually, it's not too bad, but
With such things.
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
okay, so we are here in Sicil.
I'll thank you to leave me be, you old bat.
A little coastal town.
You think you can speak that way to a... Well, suffice to say it, I've got my eye on you,
The world of Rivlon. And we just arrived after traveling a few short roads fraught with peril.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom.
And we are with our brother
Oh, my good
DiJaDi,
drink if you please.
Please do keep shouting in my ear.
who we may or may not like actually keep around. We'll see. I kind of like his skill set, but we'll see.
Calm down.
In the meantime, though, we do need to investigate this murder. We just recently got permission to.
Oh, careful now. Your head's growing more swollen than saffrons, I dare say.
So let's proceed.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus' explicit approval.
I definitely have approval.
Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
Whoa.
Maybe not.
Whoa.
Something new.
We like avoided that first one, but that second one got us.
What happened? Is this a dream?
Full disclosure, I played through like the first 2 acts of this game before.
Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
Terrible, terrible, terrible! It will consume us all!
What are you talking about, Zigzags?
By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? Two Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious.
End of space and time? Are you mad?
Perhaps my newfound comrade, but that is hardly our chiefest concern.
There is a chance that I need to go on a caffeine run, but we'll see.
We stand on a tiny vestige of space and time, and the ground is fast shrinking beneath our feet. It's good you appeared, however you did it, precisely when and where you did, or you might have found yourself free floating in empty space. Oh, but I suppose I should make a proper introduction.
You probably should.
Zigzags the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was and is, and hopefully all that is to be.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Attempting to avert disaster, of course. Attempting to prevent all that is from disappearing. Tell me, friend, when I mentioned that this place is the end of time, did your heart quicken and your stomach drop? If not, they
Nope.
should have. Time ought to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
Twiffet, Sir Imp. What exactly has happened here?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens, and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
You know, I think that imp may be quite mad. Then we'd better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
It does seem problematic.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's... The portal has become active. Fantastic. Astounding. Onward we should go.
I don't know what that is, but I feel like we should take it. That's probably not a good reason, but...
It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be? You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away. Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
You believe we are somehow connected to this plane?
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
And we first discussed what we just witnessed through your looking glass.
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
It lies beyond this portal.
Ah, though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagued your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
Through the portal, then.
After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side. You first, but don't dilly-dally. Yes, just as I hoped. There she is. There it is. Come, don't delay.
No delay, you say?
It seems the Imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Of odd that there's nothing here. A long stairway to a frozen tree. Seems like maybe these are hands holding portals to other places. Maybe.
Ugh, I'm dripping.
It seems to somewhat dispel the smoke, but not to the degree that I was hoping. Some gold. Don't mind if I do. I mean, gold probably doesn't even have value out here.
Just the last test. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures,
There's 4 of those, apparently. There's 3, 4, 5, 6 hands.
The weaver of
7,
time,
counting ours.
mother of history, author of all that has ever been.
indeed, Sir Imp, as surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
The Weaver of Time.
Astounding, unbelievable. I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
I don't resent the way she said that.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
Feels like a test. Let's be honest, I guess. If she's the Weaver of Time, we might as well be honest.
A stone. So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
Yes, that's
Not
just what
yet,
happened.
Never had I
Shoot.
experienced
Hang on.
something so
Okay, it's fine.
contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
So you had no idea what that stone was called until recently. Interesting.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source Hunters, it would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
What is this Starstone exactly? Where does it come from?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret, a secret lost, even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes, though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
We are source hunters of Rivellon. We have a mission that doesn't involve chasing down magical stones.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger. For a reason I do not yet understand, you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. But we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course! That's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time. That shall never be. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
What choice do I have?
Come, come! I've got something for you if you're up to the challenge. Come, come! I've got something for you if you're up to the challenge. What'll it be, Source Hunter? Do tell!
Not but a moment ago we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
What'll it be, Source Hunter? Do tell!
Can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
Still, it's quite a leap from finding a strange stone to placing the world's salvation on our shoulders.
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
Aw, romantic +1, let's go.
What'll it be, Source Hunter? Do
How
tell!
welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem.
For you if you're up to the challenge.
Please tell me about yourself, madam.
In
Oh my
the
gosh.
ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions? The drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault. Except, it seems, you.
There are more questions I have.
Ask and I shall answer, if I can.
I think we just asked that, but let's ask again. Who are you, really?
I am the Weaver of Time, as I have told you. Though my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb, to be. I am but what I am, and that is task. It is the same for the historian. Chroniclers both are we of the epics of eternity.
Just a chronicler?
Perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. Why have they done so? I do not know. Am I the beginning? And am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. Or maybe it is you. You who makes dying stars rekindle. Time alone will tell.
Why is Starstone so important? And why does it react to me and my colleague alone?
Alas, the answers to those questions still elude me. You and Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry. As yet. A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though. For the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined. I believe that Starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No. They will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old.
This may sound silly, but aren't you lonely out here?
Oh, Hunter. I have no need for company. Like I have no need for air or appetite or affection.
Must be nice.
All I need, and all I am, is time. And time is running out, unless you remedy its decline. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul.
If I understand correctly, I am not at all featured on the canvas of time.
Quite so. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed.
I've got something for you if you're up to the challenge.
How can I redeem time if, as you say, I am not even part of it?
I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know that no longer I did weave. I sat here, at the end of time, and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you. You who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, they place new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time. New threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry. And because you give Starstone energy, it seems that you are creating time. These Starstones, please, Seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone.
Sake of all that lives and all that loves. I like that.
So, what do you think?
I've heard this place is called the End of Time. Is that what it is? No more, no less?
What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the star stones will tell us. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends. I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable. A thankless task that you may yet free me from forever.
So you're imprisoned. Almost as if you might be a villain.
Come, I've got something for you if you're up to the challenge. The glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivalon, not just yet. No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivalon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days.
End of you.
Off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
The Weaver of Time said our finding Starstone helps her weave the tapestry once more. How is that possible?
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot!
If someone's willing to say I don't notice something, I instantly trust them a little bit more. Usually. Oh my gosh. Hi, Space Ones. How are you? Congrats on first. That's kind of you. I'm okay. I'm better now. I mean, I had a really bad headache the last few days. Like migraines level. But feeling better enough. Aw, I'm sorry. DMs are always open and all that jazz. If you ever want to chat or anything. Yeah, I'm happy to be on. I hate missing streams. I really, really do. It's one of like the things that I really, really, really like. This is my outlet. This is like, come on, this is my escape a little bit from the world around. Especially with how crazy the world is right now. And I get to hang out with you guys. I mean, come on. What's better? Nothing. If I'm supposed to search for Starstone, it would be handy to know where to start looking.
Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sight history, both in my writings and on the tapestry of time.
Of course. Kind of, yeah. Oh, did you see my Instagram thing? You inspired me. I mean, inspired me to do something that I would already do, but I thought of you while doing it. I sent you an Instagram DM in response to your shopping cart story. No rush. You don't need to like rush over there. It's just a silly little thing, but still.
From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world. Ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed, and consult with my agent.
Consult with your agent? Oh. I know what that is now. At Walmart is survive. Yeah, true. My gosh. The lack of snow, it just dried up, actually. It doesn't snow a whole lot. I mean, allegedly it does, actually, but everywhere that I go, it seems to, like, affect the level of snow. Still don't understand how Starstone and the Void Dragon are related.
Neither do I, but the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies. This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is all of time. We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the Void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission?
You say you are the imp historian, but you seem more than a mere imp, and more than a mere historian.
Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't touch me, that's one. Immortality is mine as long as no one skewers me with a sword, and even then I'll be back in a jiffy. But of course I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that is. Not to mention how much stress that void out there is causing me. The end of time. I'll be out of a job. So, gather those starstones so that we may know the history that was lost. Know so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and close the dark eye of the Void forever.
Don't you find it somewhat lonesome being the sole chronicler of time?
Lonesome observing the frontier of creation? surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore. Lonesome, being privy to all that has been and all that is. Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind a bit of company now and then. Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. I can hardly wait to pick her brain about the great battle of the Sons of Sigurd. The last Rivellonian who remembers it died more than 7,000 years ago. Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent.
Yeah, no worries. Of course.
My eyes and ears upon your world. I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can.
And I'll respond to your DM after stream. I'm sorry though. That's really sucks. That's a like actual like that that frustrates me on your behalf a little bit because that's stupid, but
a question has me stumped, milady.
yeah.
Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all of history parallel to one another.
That is a good question, Zigzags. One without a conclusive answer, though its resolution may lie in conception. Where you chronicle, I both chronicle and create. Where you arrive at conclusions, I spin origins besides.
Interesting. Okay, so there's a void dragon that's eating the very fabric of time itself that we just discovered by touching a stone and teleporting here. But the place where we touched the stone is also where a person was murdered. And that's what we're actually investigating.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it? Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh. This is the one thing that I don't like. This one part of this game where you talk to them, you get teleported to this strange land, and then they don't tell you how to get back home. Fortunately, I remember. But gosh, I stayed there for like 40 minutes trying to figure out how to leave.
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm.
And it scared me.
I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
Actually, our business at hand is the murder of Councillor Jake.
So it is, and so it should continue to be. For I suspect his foul murder and the plight of dying time are somehow interconnected. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer spiders are trying to catch. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way.
Wonder, do you put absolute credence in the words of Zigzags? Time, void, the looming end?
Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is death. It is nothing. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, all that I understand, all that is happening here and out there among the stars, but I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution. If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I laze beside the hearths of home.
How did you become Zigzags' agent?
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, that includes helping the two of you.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got a
Is it so particularly nice for us to have found shelter somewhere?
Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety. But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance. Save it all too
I agree.
seldomly.
I probably have like 3 main tenets of personal existence that I believe very much in. And one of them is that home is a sacred place.
While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I
Or should
snuck
be.
into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name. Oh, before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zigzags asked me to give to you. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin.
I love these pyramids.
Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
You got it, Arhu. Let's go ahead and first quick save. And then go to our inventory here. Ew. It's a mess. Actually, do it this way. We don't know where this other pyramid is right now, so let's split up. Why is this? Oh, because we marked it. Right. That makes sense. Alright, let's split it up. And DiJaDi will teleport. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Here. First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you?
Oh no. Sorry, milady. I came by way of a magical pyramid, and I didn't know where I would end up. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We're not gonna win this. Okay, alright, okay, we're off to a good start. No, blast. Should have done paper. Okay. No, blast. Yep, we lost. Yikes.
A magical pyramid, eh? Frivolous and lecherous magic, more like. Leave my house, afore the divines punish you for your aberrant ways.
Well, that's what you get for trying.
Striking it rich!
No, if you please. This room is private.
Weird that this is unlocked, but okay. I want to ask questions. DiJaDi. Okay, well, let's go ahead and send this other pyramid to DiJaDi. We actually have quite a few trick arrows, which is cool. Love that. And we can use this pyramid. Boom. Hi. I love that. We do need to actually add it to our toolbar, though. I almost forgot about that. What is this letter? Hang on. Connected parties will follow whoever has initiated travel. Or you can place them on the ground. I feel like there's some tactical, like, advantages that we could potentially utilize here, but we'll see. Wait, did I send both of them? Wait a second. Oh, no, I'm the wrong person. There we go. Yeah, there is definitely some tactical maneuvers we can use with this. I'm excited. All right.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you?
The 7 grant abundance.
Oh, you think you can speak that way to us? Well, suffice to say, I've got my eye on you, Baron.
Not the mood for change. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Corbin there.
That's quite the valuable gift.
That's right. So don't shatter it to pieces if you can help it. Perhaps I'll decide to take it back later.
Go on and take it then. See if I'll make any use of a gift hard given.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for
Okay, let's investigate this murder scene like we were trying to do before.
I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things.
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pocket.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus' explicit approval.
I've spoken to Arius. Let me inside, please.
Ready to have another look? One moment. I'll unlock the door.
Oh, my good man. Drink, you please.
Please do shout.
And I don't want to do this. I don't want to rob places blind, but
Looking good. There must be some way to open this.
I not have any lockpicks right now? I do not. I probably should get some. Okay, the door wasn't forced open. Hi. We're in a cellar. Interesting. There's a trap. I do love a good trap.
Careful now, that's a trap.
My, so it is. That did not work out exactly. No, what are you doing? Why are you going in there? Stop that. Oh my gosh. We die because of this.
Bless the Seven, I am restored.
Heal ourselves there. Man, if I had something that would make me immune to poison, that could be cool.
I needed that. Things got pretty hairy there for a bit. I could feel the very Reaper breathing down my neck.
Don't you worry. As long as I'm there to heal you, you'll come to no harm.
Thank you. I know you have my back, and I very much appreciate it.
Cute brothers. Man, do we want to steal? I feel like we do. I feel like we need to. I hate to say it, but yeah.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Weird. I don't know why that one is different from all the others, but that's fine. That is not a lot of damage. I don't know if we want to stay around and mess with that. I guess it's not that bad. Oh no! My wand is broken. What? I didn't know that could happen. Oh my gosh. This is taking so long. Oh, hello. That was worth it, though.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
If only. We're like Robin Hood. We're just stealing food.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
I wonder, actually. It might be worth doing. I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking about something. Wait, no, I didn't mean to take that, but it's fine. I guess I could take these, though. These might come in handy. Oh my gosh. That rat just walked into the poison. What on earth? Why? I don't think that's chest we broke open, but it might be. I guess I should grab this just to sell it. We really are stealing, like, everything. Jeez.
Oh, hum.
I feel a little bit bad.
Another one for the collection.
But, we're here on official business, so it's fine. Okay, let's do two things. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come on. Okay, well, that's in our way now. Interesting. So there's some kind of fireball mechanism.
Bless the Seven, I am restored.
We kind of really, like, moved ourselves into a corner here. Jeez. Alright.
Freezing fortress.
Oh, okay. Whoa! Oh no. Can we not get back up? Okay, we can in a little bit. Alright. Just taking a nap for no reason. Jealous. That's what I am. Oh, we didn't actually have to break open anything. Whoops. I'll need that resurrect scroll, that's for sure.
Raise the glacial barriers.
Dang, that's cool. I was so smart in doing that. Alright, okay. I'm excited about this ice crystal spell. Alright, we stole a lot. Jeez. Stop looking at me so I can steal things. Do not perceive me. I am but a humble bush. Would like that painting, but I don't think I can get it. might be able to, but it might be dicey. I probably shouldn't risk it. Oh, here's another painting now. Look, I am a purveyor and collector of fine art. Especially in a tavern where someone was murdered. The art is officially evidence that I must acquire and confiscate. For the purposes of investigation.
Oh, my good man. Drink, you please.
Please do keep shouting.
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge?
Okay. Now, there was a prisoner.
Sightseeing isn't so bad on a quiet day like this, is it?
That we saw. What the heck? No, I was just gonna end. No, I'm just kidding. Howdy.
It's heating up.
What is up, Teeter Totter? No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't going to. If you don't follow Teeter Totter, please go follow my good friend Teeter Totter. Fantastic, fantastic person. Need to close your tab out. Hang on a sec. There we go. Well, welcome in. I'm DiJaDi. I'm a game jumper. Play a lot of different games. In the interest of full disclosure, I saw that space once.
Don't pay attention to the beast, Fergus. You'll only encourage it.
We try to stream every day, but sometimes, you know, things happen, okay? Things happen.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Had a migraine last few, so we have some streams to make up, but we'll do that on probably Tuesday. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I meant to stream yesterday, but I set aside my entire day because a friend of mine said they wanted to hang out. And I'm like, well, by all means, like, let's do it. Hey, when's a good day for you? Thursday. Oh, hey, my Thursday is clear too. Great, perfect. Just let me know whenever. And then that never happened, and so I got kind of sad. Reach out, didn't hear back, etc. I'm sure they're fine. Stuff happens, but
Sorry, sir.
I'm just saying I really, really value communication. Okay, I really, really value it. So like, and I feel like most people appreciate it, if nothing else. So, you know, if something does happen, it's fine. Like, you know, don't worry so much about disappointing someone. Just communicate with them. And I'm sure that if they're truly your friend and everything, they'll be, you know. Don't ghost people, alright? Just don't ghost people, okay? Especially people who have, like, you know, had traumatic ghostings in the past, like myself, who take that a little bit harder than the normal person. Yes, be real. For sure. Good advice. Be real. Don't be fake. Be real.
Sorry, sir.
You don't even need to make an excuse. Just like say, hey,
You
sorry I
don't
couldn't
think
make it.
it's infected, do you?
That's fine.
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking?
Sorry, sir.
I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
Weird way to start welcoming our aid, but hi, welcome.
Look on the bright side.
Good life advice,
Everyone
nonetheless.
knows the ugly
So
soldiers are the most
take that with you.
ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to try it, Screech Woman.
But for the month of December, we are doing games that start with D. Very excited about that.
Question crossed her lips and ached an air of aptitude.
Hey, Tull, I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention to the beast, Various. You'll only encourage it.
Sorry, sir.
So we're doing Dragon Age Veilguard on Mondays, Donkey Kong Bonanza on Tuesdays,
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Days Gone on Wednesdays, Disney Dreamlight Valley on Thursdays.
I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
I have to wait for it to show because I forget sometimes. Divinity Original Sin on Fridays,
Face furious. She bit me in the face.
Destiny 2 on Saturdays because I'm addicted. It's a problem.
Ugly will be the least of it.
And Doki Doki Literature Club on Sundays, which so far actually really enjoyed, but I haven't gotten to the scary part yet.
The beast speaks. So you've half a brain behind that feral wall, have you?
The cretin's question crossed her lips and ached an air of aptitude.
Hey, Tull.
And it just so happens that, you know, I mean, like,
Don't pay attention to the beast.
at the Game Awards
You'll
on
only encourage it.
Thursday, they announced a new Divinity game. So, I mean, like, hey, good thing that we're playing through this again, which we've never beaten. So, we need to beat this and 2
Think it's infected, do
before
you?
the new one launches, which will
Come on
probably
now,
be
I pulled her
a
off
little
you
while.
Before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
Monstero,
On the
hi!
bright side, everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down
If you don't follow
yourself.
Monstero just hit affiliate just yesterday. So, you know,
Speaks.
you
So
could
have a brain behind
go
that
congratulate her
feral
by
wall,
dropping her a follow.
The cretin's question crossed her lips and ached an air of aptitude.
Hey, Tull, I think that was an
Congratulate.
insult.
Don't pay attention to the beast, Various. You'll only encourage it.
That would be cool.
Sorry, sir.
I'm sure they would appreciate it.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been
Sorry,
mauled.
sir.
I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The
Affiliate
face
is actually-
furious. She bit me in the
I got
face.
lucky in that
Look on
when
the
I
bright
returned to
side.
Twitch after
Everyone knows
Mixer,
the ugly soldiers
I
are the most
returned with
ferocious.
a bunch of friends,
Sorry, sir.
and we all started streaming at the same time, and so we were able to, like, you know, all kind of lurk on each other's
For you to try it,
channels or whatever, and
The beast speaks.
be able to use that to our advantage. Affiliate is really, really, really difficult to do if you don't, like, have that, like,
ached an air of aptitude.
Hey, Tull, I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention to the beast.
built-in.
You'll only encourage it.
Like, I was on Twitch for, like, what, like, I don't know when I joined Twitch, but I probably streamed on Twitch for, like, 4 years and didn't hit an affiliate at all.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do.
Not an easy thing to do. Okay, we almost just stole from the general right in front of him. That probably would not have been good. Or captain. Captain, I think.
You, again. Do feel free to depart from Seal at your earliest convenience.
But we are source hunters. We hunt people who use black magic, essentially. I mean, hey, whatever works, you know? It turns out that there's a lot of people who stream on Twitch, and that means a lot of different places for people to spend their time. And so viewers are never taken for granted here, and shouldn't be taken for granted anywhere. So we are source hunters, hunting people who essentially use black magic, who perform sorcery, who murdered someone in this town. And we got teleported to another dimension, let's say, where we witnessed a dragon eating the fabric of time. So now we apparently maybe possibly have to stop that too. And it turns out that the victim collected these things called starstones that are apparently related to stopping this dragon.
I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Sicil. By which I mean the enviable task of commanding a battalion of walking dead. For I fear it may well be but a matter of time before the undead undo all my soldiers and turn them into driveling hordes of their own misshapen number.
I don't think face cam is necessary, really. I mean, if people are comfortable with it, great, you know, that's fantastic, but, like, no one should have to. There's other options, like you can just do gameplay, or you can, like, do a ping tuber. I have a ping tuber, actually. Or you could actually do full VTubing. And, like, granted, all of that kind of requires, like, some knowledge to figure out sometimes. I don't know where my ping tuber is hiding right now, actually. I think somewhere. That's fine. Actually, no, it's gonna bug me if I can't figure it out, so I gotta figure it out. Sorry. This is how my brain works. Where if I don't figure out things at the time that, like, they occur in my mind, I might never figure them out, and that will itch at me. Because then I'll forget them, and then there will just be this gap of knowledge. That I'll never be able to remember what I forgot. That's not good. Okay, that's really not good. There we go. I did my own version of this, but the artist who originally drew this didn't like it, so she redrew all my different stuff. It's kind of weird to blink and not be actually blinking. Then also, Monstero, what I will say about your stream is that you do engage with your audience, whoever's there. and you also commentate even when no one necessarily is engaging with you, which I think actually is like better than like 95% of streamers. Number of streams I've gone in where like there's just like no acknowledgement whatsoever, no engagement. Oof. And I mean that's okay, but like don't necessarily expect, you know, consistent followers or viewers from that.
Oh, still not finished with that sorry matter? Well, have you found any incriminating evidence against her? If so, let's have it.
I'd like to ask some additional questions.
Oh, if you must.
Oh no, we already asked all these. Welcome back.
How can I help you, my friend?
You did not. What was it? I put that space game, small spaces. That space game almost sounds like a very different kind of game. That small spaces on my wish list for Steam, I think. It really is. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I can. It's not finished, so don't judge too harshly. I'll show you my wall real quick. I have been playing Ark off stream way too much. Uh-oh. I think there's an update for it. Man, they have been updating this game a lot. I feel like there must be like some kind of like problem that they're trying to squash. Okay. Well, so much for that. Oh, he did put that second teleporter pyramid in a bathroom. That's really weird. Let's call him out on it.
What? I'd never. If you must know, I was merely checking up on Maxine, the mayor's cat. What a delight she is. The temperament of a tiger, the grace of a leopard, and the manners of a lady all rolled into one. A perfect puss, if ever there was one.
About you tell me a bit more about yourself, Arthur?
But certainly. What would you like to know?
Oh man, this brings back Animorph memories. Isn't it dangerous to polymorph like you do? What if you get stuck in another form?
Oh, that'll never happen. Granted, a witch could make the polymorph permanent if she'd enchant me in my cat guise, but I'll just have to be careful around witches, won't I?
I feel like that means that we
I'm
could
my
potentially
own
do
wizard,
that.
you know, and I don't intend to become anyone's familiar.
Let's talk about Source Hunter
By all
business.
means. Of course. I hope your investigation fares well.
That's all? What happened?
I can but piece together what few morsels fell from the grapevine into a rather disappointing meal, I'm afraid. They say a woman arrived in the King Crab Inn sometime after midnight. She retired to a room on the ground floor where she was soon joined by a man who had been nursing the same cup of wine for hours. I say man and woman because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour later, another figure arrived, headed for the same room. Soon after, a terrible commotion erupted and the thundering light of magic was witnessed by the few remaining patrons. It took a while for the landlord to pluck up the courage to enter the mystery room. When finally he did, he found Jake there, dead. How and why he came to be there, no one knows. But I had a good look around the scene of the crime before the Legion barred anyone from entering. The traces of magic I felt were vile. Source, no doubt.
Who, in your opinion, are the suspects?
I myself have none. Even though the rest of the town has already mentally tried and convicted Jake's wife, Esmeralda. Now, it may well be established that she is, in fact, the guilty party. I'm not claiming that I'm certain she's innocent, but let's just say that if I really thought this murder case would be so very easily resolved, I wouldn't have sent for source hunters.
Let's discuss Jake's corpse.
It might be a bit late to inspect the body, in that it has already been buried. It may be worth your while to speak to the mortician, though. A chap called Roberts. He has a house by the graveyard.
I've seen enough, like, detective shows, I guess. I need to change the tab. Okay, there we go. Where I know that I need to talk to the mortician, obviously. Yes. Scene of the crime, mortician, suspects.
I can't say much more, but that they're madmen. All the more dangerous to us because of their alliance
And follow
with
up
what
on the
should
evidence.
be a natural enemy. You won't see me teaming up with a terrier in a hurry.
So, what is that? too long. We need to chill. We stole a book. What a thing to steal. We could have just gone to the library, but...
Treasure!
Our janitor here surely wouldn't mind us stealing a painting, right? Was the only painting in here, though, right? Yeah. Now, the reason I steal paintings is because they're actually worth a decent amount of money. Also, you know, art is cool. We appreciate art here.
Before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face, Furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Sorry, sir. Ugly will be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to try it, Screech Woman.
The beast speaks? So you've half a brain behind that feral maul, have you?
The cretin's question crossed her lips and ached an air of aptitude.
Hey, Tull, I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention to the beast, Furious. You'll only encourage it. You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her.
Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
Curious situation you've got here. Is the woman in this cage under arrest?
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Sorry, sir.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
So, let's be clear. She was aiming at a rat, not presenting a threat to anybody else, and you arrested her? And now you're going to execute her.
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
About face! Kill the barracks! Nuts!
They might not execute her. And she did bite the person's ear. That's pretty violent.
Let's not be too rash. A fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Can't say I'm surprised. You wouldn't want an untamed thing like that sleeping next to you at night. Now it's for us to decide what to do with her, of course.
If I've got my say, we'll take her into the woods and put her down.
Oh, that's aggressive.
Ice blue eyes narrow beneath a heavy brow streaked with sweat and dust. Her hands tense into claws, held at the ready.
Mean you no harm, stranger. I only wonder who you are.
Her brow knits together, but something in her pose relaxes. She clears her throat. I am Bear Daughter. I have not come here to find trouble with the Screech woman. She only startled me. And you are a source hunter. I have heard many tales of your order. Your history is long and honorable.
That was sloppier than Sicilian.
How did you end up in this cage?
This woman here, the one who now plots her revenge, she crept behind me while I was hunting, and I only defended myself. I would not hurt an innocent Screech woman on purpose. But soon their swords were upon me, and they forced me into this cage meant for dogs. Mother would rip the fur from her chest if she could see how they keep me.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the caging.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real.
Say, Source Hunter, do you reckon the vendor's got any large, rather
Okay,
large,
I feel like this
burlap
person's going to
sacks
murder
lying about?
her if
And
she...
where's the nearest river anyhow?
Sir, no, sir.
A curious situation you've got here. Is this woman in this cage under arrest?
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Attention! About face!
We should probably take her into our custody.
That's a mighty big if. We can't have one of our team wandering off into the wilds when we need her to be watching our backs.
Okay. I hope that you sleep well. Thanks for being here, Space Buns. I appreciate that so very much. No, I said it. I said it first. For the record, I wasn't copying you. I said it first.
That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Can't say I'm surprised. You wouldn't want an untamed thing like that sleeping next to you at night. Now it's for us to decide what to do with her, of course.
If I've got my say, we'll take her into the woods and put her down.
That's true. We absolutely can. Good night. Sleep well. Okay, so we need to see the body first to continue this investigation.
Well, Mayor Cecil will be happy to see the likes of a source hunter. Welcome to the Town Hall of Sicil.
I wonder if maybe we should see the mayor first. Maybe we should.
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer then. Closer. My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you.
Tell me about yourself.
What elf? Oh, myself. I am Cecil, Mayor of Sicil, and husband of the stately Cecilia. I've been the mayor here for decades, and I'm quite eager to see Sicil through these difficult times. Yes, very difficult times indeed.
Tell me about the issues in Sicil.
What? Oh, you mean Sicil? Very difficult times indeed. As though the death of Jacon by source magic no less weren't enough. We're also facing all sorts of brutish intruders. The undead have overrun all but one northern trade route, while the orcs are making a habit of savaging our beaches. That's not to mention that at the top of this whole caboodle, there's rumors of some new religious sect or cult or some such sticking its tendrils into the innocent, seven-fearing folks of Sicil. And, while we're on the subject of troubles, I myself have a private matter I'd like to bring to your attention. It involves a magic relic I rather foolishly sought. A weapon called the Staff of
We're not
Pergamon.
here for that. We're here to investigate this murder.
Jake murdered? Oh, yes.
You forgot?
Indeed. I could hardly believe it myself. The Council and I have certainly had our differences over the years, but old squabbles evaporate under such circumstances. Most of the townsfolk are certain Jake's wife Esmeralda is responsible. In fact, the Legion have taken her into protective custody to keep her safe from the mob. As you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for years. That business between her and the Duke of Ferrol was always a bit, suggestive. But I've never had cause to suspect her of violence. Still, one never knows for sure.
Tell me about the Duke of Ferrol.
An all-right bloke, apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense. The whole town knows the only goal of his business trips to Sicil is to spend a night or two at the King Crab Inn with Mrs. Counselor.
An upright bloke? Oh. Oh, Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Okay, that's right. I knew that. He did just say that. Tell me more about the undead in Sicil.
What? The undead? Yes, for the past 2 years, those blasted skeletons have all but suffocated this city. With all but one trade route overrun, Sicil's once torrential commerce has slowed to a pathetic trickle.
What's this about a staff of Pergamon?
What of what now? Oh, you're speaking gibberish. Ah, you mean the Staff of Pergamon. Yes, yes. I was expecting a shipment of weapons, and among the cargo was this very powerful, very rare staff. I managed to place the order through means somewhat, atypical to a government official. Cecil proved an old fool, though. for the merchant slated to deliver it to me has just informed me that the damn thing has gone missing. I fear it may have fallen into the wrong hands, and I wonder if you could retrieve it for me.
Tell me about the merchant.
His name is Conrad, captain of the Tide Splitter, a merchant ship still docked at the Sicil harbor. You can talk to him if you think it'd help, but I'd quite like to avoid getting the Legion involved, if you don't mind.
What do you know about the staff
The
itself?
staff itself contains a shard of an ore, highly valued for its use in the weapons of war. I know use of the material to be forbidden, but I was desperate to do something to aid the townsfolk against the undead.
Can you tell me more about Rivellon's sex?
Well, I do believe that's something your parents ought to have discussed
No.
with you long ago, Source Hunter. But I suppose if you really don't know, I'd be remiss if I didn't at least explain the basics. You see, when a lady and a fellow find each other rather nice, well, rather more than nice, they occasionally, well, they, Oh, this is nonsense. I'm the mayor for the 7th sake. I can't be bothered to chat all day about the birds
That's
and the
really
bees
funny.
when Sicil's under siege by orcs, undead, and cultists.
Can you tell me more about your library?
That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in, exactly? The library. Yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Sicil. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself.
Not just
Please
now.
yourself. Let me know if you change your mind. You won't regret it.
Do you have any work for a trio of sailors?
No. All my clothes are in fine condition, thanks. I've been going to the same tailor for years.
How are you still mayor?
That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in, exactly? The library. Yes, marvelous. Follow me, then.
A source hunter! Oh, what a sight for sore Sicilian eyes! Me? I live alone here in town. Used to be that my younger brother Tom and I were practically joined at the hip, but that's all changed now.
What happened to your brother Tom?
Oh, he's always been something of a rascal, calling his petty hooliganism adventuring and endlessly worrying my poor mind. Oh, but of course, I've always loved that scamp to bits. For my part, I encouraged him to join the Legion. Even got him sparring with Captain Aureus now and then. But then those blasted Fabulous Five came into town. That band of... I don't even know what to call them. Well, they're his heroes, and I simply couldn't prevent him from going to see them. That one meeting was all it took for Tom to run off with them on some mission to God knows where.
What? Oh, yes. This library is the jewel in Sicil's crown, the beacon of culture and learning in our fair city. My Victoria has every volume you could possibly imagine, and she's got every speck of information about this place packed into her brilliant brain.
Quite the praise.
Victoria's come a long way from that little bundle of claws and teeth I adopted so long ago. It brings a tear to my eye just seeing her here among her beloved books. What? Oh, yes. I'll be on my way back downstairs now. Please introduce yourself. I know Victoria will be happy to make your acquaintance.
It would be nice to have a proper wizard.
I need something more advanced. The Encyclopedia Daemonium. I know it by heart.
Gotta steal the paintings.
Omnes autem mali daemonis quam. What? What is this? Who are you to interrupt my musings? By Naga the Protector, they have the manners of boors, these boatmen of Sicil. Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps I was mistaken, for you hardly resemble the local fisherfolk, which, incidentally, is a compliment of copious dimensions indeed. No, a source hunter, that is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery, a chaser of charms pernicious. In truth, I cannot go so far as to say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, for I take no pleasure in the company of man. But it may just be to our mutual advantage to join forces nonetheless.
Why would you want to join forces?
Why, simply because you hunt source, and I, Jehan, hunt demons. You are aware, of course, that quite often both of these pests frequent the same shadowy pools of infamy. Now, I hate what I hunt, but I respect its cunning. Should I not, I'd have been decimated, body and soul, long since. This is a sentiment I'm quite certain you must recognize. Let there be strength in cunning, yes, but also in numbers. The calculus of wizardry I offer you, the might of the magician's mastermind. On one condition, that on our joint travels we will never deal with demonic entities, no matter how tempting their propositions.
Ooh, I don't know that I
Give me
can
your
promise
word on
that.
this, and I'll weave you spells.
Very well. There will be no deals with demons.
Agreed. Nothing good ever came from bargaining with those devils anyway.
Celeron will have to pay yet another fine.
Most gratifying. I see you are firm of purpose and thereby ready to descend. Descend into the madness that is sorcery, into the depths where demons dance. Gladly shall I follow you into the abyss. Onward, blood and triumph await.
In the name of Amon-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Getahal, be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine.
Who are you, madam?
I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it? When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Sicil toward the sea. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amon-Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant that chance had put in his way. He raised me like I was his own, this kindest of souls, taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus, I became the city's librarian, a position I uphold with no small diligence and pride.
May I take books from the library?
Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hoard is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the books you borrow so that others may enjoy them too. Kaj'Dinor. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned.
I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
Yet another fine. Volume 1, Volume 2. But where's the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
We're gonna take all the books we can, okay? We probably should actually be giving this all to DiJaDi.
Who placed this book here? A volume of poetry among novels? Urak! What mayhem!
There's all kind of things like stuck in these shelves. What?
A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Celeron will have to pay yet another fine.
I feel like a lot of these books are actually really important.
Kaj'Dinor. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Celeron will have to pay yet another fine.
Lucky find!
Who placed this book here? A volume of poetry among novels? Rack! What mayhem! Kaj'Dinor. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Celeron will have to pay yet another fine. The knight in see-through armor. Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom.
Let's see if there's any more paintings to take.
Esmeralda does have a propensity
And then there's
for all
one
things
more
naughty, hasn't she?
book that I kind of want.
Place this book here. A volume of
I also
poetry
don't know
among
where it
novels.
is.
Rack! What mayhem! Place this book here. A volume of poetry among novels. Rack! What mayhem!
We're gonna enrich our minds, okay? We're gonna read some knowledge.
Volume 1, Volume 2. But where has the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
Oh my gosh, you could poison cheese to kill the rats. I don't know that I necessarily like that.
Kaj'Dinor. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Celeron will have to pay yet another fine. Place this book here. A volume of poetry among novels. Rack! What mayhem!
We might actually need to learn how to craft.
Kaj'Dinor. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Celeron will have to pay yet an... Kaj'Dinor. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Celeron will have to pay yet another fine. Volume 1, Volume 2. But where's the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout
there's a drama called The Genesis of Cyciel. I kind of like that. That's so bad.
Still hasn't been returned. Teleron will have to pay yet another fine. Kaj'Dinor. Brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Teleron will have to pay yet another fine. Kaj'Dinor. Brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Teleron will have to pay yet.
Eventually, we learn recipes from reading these books, so, well, some of them.
Who placed this book here? A volume of poetry among novels? Urak. Mayhem. Place this book here. A volume of poetry among novels? Urak. Mayhem. Volume 1, Volume 2. But where has the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
You mean a homogeneous population actually means that cultural importance fades? What? Crazy.
Who placed this book here? A volume
Sarcasm.
of poetry among novels? Urak. Mayhem.
I want to return a bunch of these books, but maybe I should sell them instead. But I feel like it's ethically and morally probably pretty reprehensible to take books from a library and sell them.
Where's the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
I mean, stealing paintings is one thing, but to steal knowledge? Oof. I don't know that we can do that. When Source was tainted so many centuries ago, sources who had once brought great good began to wield a force of evil. So Source is just, yeah, it's black magic, essentially.
Kaj'Dinor. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Teleron will have to pay yet another fine.
Okay, yeah, we need to put these books back.
Replace this book here. A volume of poetry among novels?
Here, we'll leave them on the counter, okay? Or something. Can we trade them to you?
DiJaDi, friend.
Let's donate them to you. Let's see if we can do that. Oh yeah, and they're only worth 1 gold anyway, so this is the right call. We're not finished reading these other ones, though. Okay, there's all the books back. We need to go investigate the corpse of this Jake guy.
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
Oh my gosh, I definitely almost tried to steal a book right in front of the guy.
But
which I would donate
if
back,
one were
of
to
course.
reduce the quantity of skull
I just
dust
want to
by a
read it.
percentage of 2, perhaps the stability could be increased by as much as 3-fold.
Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that. Quite a bit more petite than the last of your kind I encountered, aren't you? Yes, by nearly 20 centimeters of tibia, as my memory serves. But no matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimen, I'm sure the Order sent the individual with the next highest probability of success.
Wow. Tell me about yourself.
Me? Why, I'm more than a little surprised you haven't heard of me. Perhaps I can jog your memory. It was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her unslakable thirst, a simple pinch of Atropa belladonna in her morning tea. I who discovered that aging itself can be halted by a single application of Secuta glaci on the tongue. Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to make quite a name for herself around Sicile of late.
Let me ask you about affairs.
Certainly, what would you like to know?
Do you know anything about Jake's murder?
The counsellor. Terrible loss, that. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be a devoted civil servant. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife, Esmeralda, were hardly a secret, you know.
Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead.
Certainly, what would you like to know?
Can you tell me about the plague of the undead?
I've applied myself to that problem for 2 years and still haven't come a step closer to solving it.
For his very existence?
I declare it an act of the Almighty's, if I believed in such things. Some events, Source Hunter, can be neither controlled nor understood by mere men. The counsellor, terrible loss, that. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife, Esmeralda, were hardly a secret, you know.
So your apprentice.
Yes. If that's how we're referring to the secretive use of a revolutionary healing method she refuses to share with her own master.
So, which of you is more deserving of
She's
life?
in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration.
Revolutionary healing method. Can you elaborate?
She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic feats of healing, but she won't let me take the briefest look at it.
For his very existence?
She claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silverglen by name, and that an abbot there blessed it with the power to heal. Utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can hardly march up to Silverglen to learn the truth myself.
Got a stone from Silverglen that can heal people, and we're looking for mysterious magic stones.
Anybody?
Let's discuss, Evelyn.
Well, she certainly possesses a critical eye and an exacting manner when it comes to making difficult medical decisions. I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her own right when the time comes. She is learning from the best, after all.
Lastly, do you have any work for a trio?
Sorry, but there isn't much work for sailors in a house of medicine. Unless one of them happens to have a secret stash of healing stones.
Maybe they do, okay? You don't know.
Interesting indeed. Nothing sets me on edge like inexplicable magic.
Come, make your case. Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence.
Tricks hardly make her worthy of such grave
You know, I'm realizing now that I probably could have read that book without actually picking it up.
Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence.
What is this thing? What is this rooster doing? Hello? Just ran in here for no reason. Let's wait for this guy to run away and then we'll secretly read his book.
Cares to plead for his very existence. So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
Those men hardly sound long for this world. What's taking Tenderfoot so long?
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case. So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make
Are you
your
not
case.
gonna leave? Really? Is it because I'm standing here? Just need you to leave for like 2 seconds.
Plead for his very existence.
Those men hardly sound long for this world. What's taking Tenderfoot so long?
Oh my gosh.
Neither of you cares to plead for his
Tone, soothing a corpse's.
There we go. We learned how to make a medium healing potion. That was worth it. That was worth all that effort. And a small poison bottle. I don't necessarily know that that was worth it, but okay.
Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence.
Those men hardly sound long for this world. What's taking Tenderfoot so long?
Religious text, a prophecy of a chosen one, a divine one that will save the world, a dragon reborn.
Excuse me? This is a private sick room. Who in the name of the Seven do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to meddle with life and death this way? I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and 2 direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I.
You have a healing stone.
Yes, a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name, in the northern town of Silver Glen. He is of a
The
certain
Immaculates.
faith. The Immaculates, they call themselves. that
Sounds a
espouses
little
the
bit
belief
cultish.
that certain stones can heal wounded flesh. I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut on my finger instantly healed, leaving no trace of the wound. Needless to say, I was astounded. But it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. It takes time to regain its magical properties, and I guard it cautiously.
Tell me about the patients.
What would you like to know?
I'd like to know more about Boris.
One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to
Wonder
an
if we can kill
orcish
these guys
club in the
ourselves.
north, that is.
Maybe.
Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away.
I'd like to know more about Stephen.
Quite the venerable staple of Sicil, Stephen, and recently blessed with his third grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in a temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less. Nearly everyone in Sicil is familiar with grinning Stephen, and, as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family.
Take my
Don't
lead.
dither long. These men are slipping ever closer toward the edge with each passing minute.
Okay, that did not seem to help.
What do you think? Would you like to learn more about the patients before making a decision? You are? Ah, I thank you a million times.
This is
for your
tough. This
help.
is really tough.
Who have you
Yes, Boris deserves to experience all the pleasures of life that Stephen has already enjoyed.
Boris it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man, but my heart breaks for the other.
I really don't like that.
No, this is highly abnormal. What is this? This lightning!
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell.
What do you think you're doing?
Ups.
Oh!
I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful. I don't know what I did.
Thank you eternally for your help. Though your reaction to the healing stone, I have no idea what to make of it.
How's your healing stone?
That strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning from a healing stone. I've never seen anything like it. And the stone looks different now, too. Like it's devoid of life. I begin to wonder if its magical properties survived your little reaction.
Both of us.
Take my lead.
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend. I'm feeling stronger already. 1,000 thanks to you, my hero. I promise I won't waste the life you've given me. What will I do? What won't I do? Seeing how short life can be, how easily it can be taken from you, I'll see it all, do it all. And after I've climbed every mountain in Rivellon and smooched every girl who'll have me, I'll devote myself to learning the magic that saved me. Everyone deserves to feel the thrill of a renewed life. I'll see you around then. I'm liable to spring out of this bed at any minute.
Can't say I didn't want to live. Wanted it with every fiber of my heart. Not just for my own sake, but
Oof,
for my
the
family,
guilt.
you know.
Ah.
Oh,
my Matilda. What'll my sweet Matilda do? Enjoy what remains of your life, will you? Never know when it'll be snatched out from under you.
But I'm beyond grateful. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful.
She'll realize soon enough that her little party tricks hardly make her worthy of such grave responsibilities.
I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Yeah, I like that. The painting of a man. I like that.
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Dr. Skill book.
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough
Oh my
stones
gosh.
for both of us.
We have so many eyes.
I don't know what I did
Paper
to
knife.
deserve
I don't
this,
think we
but
need that.
I'm beyond grateful. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful.
Lockpicks. We do need those.
I'm beyond grateful.
Can't have gotten far.
I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful.
Right, let's split up our characters, I think.
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful.
I know it's here somewhere. I didn't want to ruin this particular battle.
Love that. That's so good. Okay.
Sheep's cheese, tomatoes. Let's see. Halibut, sheep's
Are we saving an ability point? I feel like we were.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Let's learn how to lockpick. And we probably should learn how to do telekinesis at some point too.
Interesting devices, these pygmies among pyramids. They may be small of stature, but their potential is gigantic. Deceivingly clever. It is a trait all demonic machinations share.
No.
Yes, demonic.
They're not
So very
demonic.
obvious
They
to the
seem like they're
trained
demonic,
eye.
but they're not.
These apparatuses have been forged among the voids of the outer realms, where the light of stars does not reach. You do well to treat them with the utmost care. Perhaps it would even be for the best if you sling them into the reaches of infinity that surround the shelter plane. Better safe than sorry. It is an uncommonly trite thing to say, but it applies to all things demon-dreamt and devised.
Demons made these pyramids, and you are right. We should tread with care.
So I shall. Always remember, Hunter, always, that when demons are in play,
But they're fine.
you are the hunted. And that it takes stupendous cunning and strength to escape their snares. The very moment you are certain you have them in your grip, that is the moment their traps spring, and it is their grip that shatters your soul. Dueling with demons is like playing chess against an opponent with queens for pawns. They sit and grin, while your pieces slip in the sweaty fear that drops from your beleaguered brow.
Ah, hello, proportionate one. Oh, I can see from the symmetry in your face that you are a great fan of the fine arts, no?
That I am.
I'm a painter by trade, as you can see, but a cartographer at heart. You might think there isn't enough work for one of my talents in a downtrodden city like Sicil, and you'd be quite right. I travel around Andervale, mastering my craft and finding new subjects to add to my litany of lovely portraits and complex maps, like this rooster I'm working on now, and the landscape that surrounds him. How lovely to see you again, haver of the beautifully shaped shoulders.
Yeah, we need to sell you some paintings, buddy.
Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine?
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese.
You have treasure maps.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
Do you?
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank
I'm more concerned with your water.
I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
And do you want to buy some paintings? Because I have a couple still. Here, have this golden grail. And this gold cup. And this antique leather armor. And this two-handed practice sword. And one of these magnifying glasses. Because I don't need to. And a medium intelligence portion, because who needs that? Doggone it, we're so close. We have... Oh no, we have enough. We have enough. We can get this. There we go. Now we need to find someone who can repair
Sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
stuff. My guess would be that that person would be over here. Where I'm pretty sure I saw someone banging away on the forge or something.
Feeling hot under the collar.
Greetings. These stores are...
Don't let that rooster escape. He's already on the menu for tonight.
Chicken has a right to live too.
Pardon him? What a silly notion. Such a lovely day calls for a nicely cooked chicken.
Look at that cute little beak. Can you really condemn that face to the cleaver?
Who knows what this chef might do if we don't give him that chicken? Maybe he'll
Rock, paper,
carve
scissors.
us
Let's
up
go.
instead.
You got this. No, that's not good. Oof, 2 losses in a row. Oof.
These stalls are for our Legion troops. Riverland's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the 7.
Okay, okay. Catching up. Alright, 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 alright. I like that. Okay, okay. No! Last, we're caught up.
Work up mighty fine appetite serving the 7.
Okay. No. Man, this is tough. I need one more win. Yes.
No, we'll do as I say.
Okay, we actually do have 2 ability points here. So let's do that, I think.
Greetings, these stalls.
Oh, we'll have none of that, you hear?
What? Has the ground turned to glue when you've been naughty around here?
No, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Oh my gosh. I accidentally stole his cooking pot.
You let my chicken escape? Looks like it's your lucky day, Jack. Now to tell the troops they're getting nothing but the cornbread.
These stalls are for our Legion troops.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
Again!
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers.
Did we not have?
Have some pity.
There's the cook's house.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private? Sir, no, sir. Attention! About face! To the barracks! Not!
Hmm.
Recruits! That's the sloppier than Sicilian stew! Again!
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage would be joking. I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Baking like a cake. Feeling hot under the collar.
Yeah, I actually don't know where a blacksmith is.
baking like a cake.
I would have thunk that this place would have had one.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her up here before she could do anything.
Again! Those books that embarrass the bridge folk get the same rigor.
It does seem like I was mistaken in that assertion.
The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
Well, hello there!
Okay, I think we're safe here. I think we're gonna call it. Oh, I didn't even notice how late it was getting to. We're gonna rate a friend of ours playing the game that we should have played yesterday. Dream My Valley. Thank you so very much for being here. Much appreciated. We'll try to post on stories more often when we have to cancel flights, but I am enjoying doing more frequent flights for sure. We've got a lot of good games lined up this month, which I'm very excited about. Ed, hi. If you don't follow Ed, you absolutely should. Fantastic human being. IRL friend, because I met him once for like 10 seconds. But you know what? That counts. That counts. Divinity Original Sin, great co-op game, actually. Fantastic co-op game. Especially the rock, paper, scissors. That's the best part. But yeah, like I said, thank you so very much for being here. Makes these game jumps way more fun. And as always, safe travels. And go follow it.